All right. Terrence Bud Crawford knocks out, TKO's Shawn Porter in the 10th round. His father stopped the fight after getting knocked down twice. And Errol Spence runs out the arena. You can't tell me nothing. Errol Spence does not want to see Terrence Crawford in the ring. You can bet any amount of money that if Shawn Porter had won that fight, Errol Spence would have stuck around in the arena and he would have given 50 million interviews talking about how he's the best welterweight and yada yada yada. But when he saw that Terrence Crawford did something to Shawn Porter that he couldn't do, he ran out the arena very quickly. He did not want to be seen. He did not want to be called out. He did not want anything. That boy is running to hide at 154. But anyway, man, it was a great fight. Shawn Porter was he was putting in work. He was making it uncomfortable for Terrence Crawford, as we know he would. He makes it uncomfortable for any fighter that gets in the ring with him. He makes it uncomfortable. It was not one of Terrence Crawford's best showing, but that was not up to Terrence Crawford. That was because of Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter was putting that pressure on him, and he made it ugly. Terrence Crawford couldn't look as good as he normally does with Shawn Porter, but he was still winning the fight. I don't understand how some people are saying that Shawn Porter was winning the fight before the knockdown. He wasn't winning the fight. Terrence Crawford was winning the fight clearly. He was putting in the cleaner work. You know, Shawn Porter was just making it uncomfortable for him. That's it. He was making it look ugly, but Terrence Crawford was still putting in the cleaner work. Right? So, the stoppage, you know, yeah, he got knocked down twice, and he was definitely going to get knocked out. He was definitely on his way to get knocked out, but I still think it was premature. His father, he should have made it go on, at least get knocked down one more time before you stop the fight. You know what I mean? I know he didn't want his son to get knocked out. He didn't want to see his son laid out on the canvas, which was what was going to happen. You could even see from the way how Shawn Porter got up. You know what I mean? Even though he was angry and he had his senses about him to where he could smash his fist into the canvas, right? He still got up wobbly. Look back at how he got up. He was going to get put down another time again. He was about to, it was too much time left in the round, and you know how good of a finisher Terrence Crawford is. He was about to finish Shawn Porter, but you know, he just didn't want to see his son get laid out on the canvas, not clean out, so he stopped the fight. It was a little premature in my opinion. He should have made it go on, you know, give Shawn Porter the benefit of the doubt. He's very durable. He's gotten knocked down before. He's got up. You know, and you could tell that, yeah, he got up angry and everything, and he still had his whereabouts to him, you know what I mean? He should have just let it go and see what happened, you know what I mean? But his son, you know, he's a boxing analyst also. I think he also retired after the fight, so he has a bright future and a bright career after boxing, and he didn't want to damage that career, you know? Might as well not take more punishment, you know what I mean? You need your brain and your wits to continue with your podcast and to continue with analyzing fights when comes fight days. You know what I mean? He's still the face of PBC boxing. He's the face of Showtime boxing. So, you know, he needs that wit. So you don't want to cause further damage when you're going to clearly lose the fight anyway. With that being said, it was a great fight. Errol Spence, you have nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You got to face you got to face Terrence Crawford. Also, you see Terrence Crawford tell Bob Arum right in front of his face that I'm dipping out. I'm leaving Top Rank. You couldn't get me the fights, so I'm leaving. He should have left 4 years ago, in my opinion, but better late than never. All right? Hey, like, share, and subscribe my videos. You know, if you like my channel, if you want unbiased boxing opinions, you understand me? Yo, I have fighters that I like. I'm like any other boxing fan, right? I have fighters that I like, but even though I like them, I am not going to be biased towards them. If they do something that's fuckery, I'm going to say it's fuckery. If they're doing something great, I'm going to say it's great, and I'm going to defend them when they're doing great things. Because too often, we wait till a fighter either retires or dies or something bad happens to them to show them the love and give them the roses that they deserve. Give them the roses and the love when they are you know what I mean, fighting right now. Terrence Crawford deserves the roses because he's done a lot in his career. A lot of people criticize his career, even though it's not his fault that these other guys don't want to fight him, right? So as Canelo Alvarez. These guys are 1 and 2 pound for pound. Canelo Alvarez is doing great things, yet he receives friggin' criticisms out the ass for no reason whatsoever. Watch. If Canelo Alvarez, something happens to Canelo Alvarez and his career cut short, you're going to see everybody jump on here. Oh, he's such a great fighter, blah, blah, blah. But when he's fighting active right now, you guys are criticizing him. You guys are criticizing Terrence Crawford. Y'all need to stop that shit. That is the matter. That is what's wrong with certain boxing fans. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe my videos. Peace. I'm out.